What's up, y'all? Just got some new equipment on my steel pans, and I'm gonna test them out. Hope y'all are good. I'm working on some new music. You can chat with me if you like. Please send some chats on there if you like. And please subscribe. I do this all the time. I practice my steel pans. I work on new songs, new sounds, write new songs. I play a lot of jazz music. I do a lot of just different things. You know, I have some lectures I bring to young people. I talk about overcoming racism and bias and bullyism in schools, and I do that. I love doing that, by the way. I tour all over the world. I play music all over the world, and I've been doing that for some 35 years now. Very proud of myself. I'm proud of the folks that I work with. I've been lucky, believe me. Very, very blessed. Not lucky, blessed. I've been blessed. Absolutely. So I am working on some new sounds. I just got some new equipment. I got some new contact plugs for my steel pans, which I've been desperately needing for some time. I've had some old ones, and I get this. Some of y'all don't understand how funny this is. The last contacts I had on here were from Radio Shack. Let that sink in. Certain folks will understand the seriousness of getting them replaced. Anyway, they were from Radio Shack. And for all you Brainiac heads out there, kind of want to hear some Brainiac stuff. Basically, I have two contacts on the steel pans. You know, I have two. I have a I have a Barkus Berry, and I have another thing called what is it called? I forget what it's called. El Sonic or La Sonic or La Soul or something like that. It's basically like a rubber metallic contact. And the Barkus Berry is really good. Really good. It's been there for a long time, but it only really deals with high transients. It really focuses very well on high transients. And you have to EQ in the low transients, which I'm okay with that. But if you don't have an EQ, it's hard to EQ in the low transients, or it's difficult at best. Let's put it that way. You know, when I'm in studio situations and festivals and things like that, that requires that people have to pay attention more, and they don't know anything about steel pans, particularly the way I set up, you know, with contacts and effects and things like that. Then you just the whole thing gets lost, you know. And if it's a person that's inexperienced, you're kind of in trouble, you know. You kind of, you know, as a musician, you just have to sort of turn things off and say, I'll try in a way where it's not going to get any of us in trouble, you know. So anyway, so that's what I did. I got those two contact mics and I put them on here, and I got some new. I axed the Radio Shack thing and put some new things in there. And by doing that, and also got some new cables. I got some new Fender, nice little cable, you know, orange cable, brown cables, and output cables and stuff. Gold plated too, so that's kind of nice. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some more, and just kind of see what else we can come up with here. These are my steel pans. But it's a bit my creation. It's my invention. I call them a Boyd pan. It's not a steel pan anymore. I call it a Boyd pan because it's a different thing, you know. I'm adding, sustain. I'm adding, different stuff that I like to be as like a standard part of the instrument, you know. I've done a lot of different styles over the years. I've done jazz. I've done classical. I've done funk music, Zydeco, Cajun. Oh gosh, you name it. My first gig was with a Cajun band. Actually, it was with the Balfour Brothers. Actually, it was a record I did a long time ago in New Orleans called with the Balfour Brothers. In fact, I won a Grammy for that record. Actually, I gotta find that. Actually, I haven't saw that in a long time. It was like Dewey Balfour or something like that. It was like an old record. So if you find it out there, you find some steel pans on a Dewey Balfour record. I'm on that record. That's me. Okay. Then I did some other weird, really obscure stuff. There was a guy that did a song called Titwillow. A kind of famous guy in the northwest of the U.S. I can't remember this guy's name. This stuff goes. This is way early in my career. I can't remember some of this stuff. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing. Hope y'all look good. I just got a bunch of new subscribers, man. You guys are great, man. Thanks for subscribing to me. And you see my vocal stuff on there. I'm singing, with my trio and doing my jazz a trio stuff and big gumbo show and all that. I mean, come on, y'all are rocking me. I appreciate that. I'm gonna take a short break and grab some coffee and then be back in a sec. Peace. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification, and I'll just put more stuff up like this. I'll be playing more stuff, and I'll be jamming and doing my best to keep you involved. All right, peace. See y'all.